Hey guys, welcome to my AFK Kree'arra guide. This guide is going to help you be able to kill Kree'arra in a pretty AFK method. Of course, if you are actively killing Kree'arra, you will be able to kill it a little bit more effectively. But in this guide, I'm going to show you guys a gear setup as well as an action bar setup to effectively kill Kree'arra fully AFK. This is a really good moneymaker also. You'll be able to make around 5 mil per hour killing this boss fully AFK, and of course you'll also get some marks of war as well, which is also pretty helpful. Anyway guys, I really hope you do enjoy the video, and let's begin. So we're going to start off by taking a look at the requirements and recommendations. So first off, level 70 range is required to encounter Kree'arra. Also, you will require a partial completion of the Troll Stronghold. Also, some requirements for this AFK method include the Demon Horn Necklace, the Bone Crusher, and the Penance Aura. These are all necessary if you're looking at doing this AFK method effectively. You will, of course, be able to kill Kree'arra without these three. However, just for this AFK method, they are pretty much necessary. Also recommended is 80 plus ranged. Also, overloads and curses are highly recommended. It will definitely help your kill times, and also curses if you do have soul split as well as anguish. This will help a lot, especially the soul split, just because you will need to be able to heal the health back. So just try and have curses with at least 92 prayer, so you will have that. Now let's take a look at the gear setup. So as you can see, I'm using Anima Core of Zamorak. You could use Armadyl armor as well if you were looking to save on costs. However, I really like using this armor. It is perked out a little bit, so I do get that as well. As you can see, the most important items I did highlight, so I am using the Penance Aura. This will allow me to regain prayer points while I am fighting this boss. Also, the Demon Horn Necklace does this as well, because every time a bone is dropped, my Bone Crusher will crush it, and I'll get 50 prayer points back every bone. So this is going to help regain my prayer as well. You could also switch your Penance Aura with the Vampirism Aura. This will, however, make it so that you will not gain prayer as effectively, so you might need to bring a little bit more prayer potions. However, you will be gaining a lot more life points back, so you won't need to worry on that aspect of things. For my ranged weapon, I am using the Saren Godbow. Of course, you can use a weaker weapon. This is a tier 92 weapon. Also, the spec is really good against Kree'arra as well. But you could use a Noxious Longbow, you could use Ascension Crossbows, any kind of weapon would work, preferably tier 80 or above. I'm also using the Nightmare Gauntlets. This will help with my snipe ability. As you can see, it is pretty far in the action bar, but you could move it up if you do have these Nightmare Gauntlets. If not, you can use any other type of ranged gear. Armadyl Gloves, they will work as well, and it will save on costs a little bit. Looking in my inventory, I'm using the Enhanced Excalibur. This will allow me to restore some of my life points every 5 minutes, so this is really helpful to have. Also, a Spring Cleaner is super useful since Kree'arra will drop some rune salvage, so this will allow you to automatically disassemble that. I'm also bringing some Magic Note Peeper. There is some drops that Kree'arra does drop that you will want to note, including the uniques. I like noting those, especially if I get duplicates. Then of course I'm using my Holy Overloads. This will basically just speed up the kill and make it more AFK, since I won't need to worry about my health points as much. I am bringing 5 super restores. However, since I am using Penance Aura and the Demon Horn Necklace, I could lower on this, but if you only have one or the other, I would recommend bringing 4 or 5 of them. Then the rest of my inventory is filled out with food. I do find that I rarely need to eat any food, so you could leave some inventory space empty just to pick up the drops if you would like. Also, for your summoning familiar, it would be recommended if you do use a Ripper Demon or some sort of damaging familiar, the best one you got, because you probably won't need a Beast of Burden unless you are a lower level player. Then you might need that extra bit of food. But that is sort of up to you, whatever you would like to do there. You could also bring a Pack Yak with Winter Storage Scrolls as an alternative to the Magic Note Paper. This is also an option as well. However, for this guide, I'm just bringing a Pack Mammoth with some extra food. Definitely could have used a Ripper Demon because that would obviously increase my damage per second. Looking at the action bar, this is my AFK ranged action bar. I like putting Death Swiftness in the first spot. That way, if I ever do have 100% adrenaline, I am going to be using this ability. And next, the following abilities include Rapid Shot, Bombardment. I also have Corruption Shot and Piercing Shot. These are nice AoE abilities to have. Then I also have Dazing Shot, Sacrifice, Fragmentation Shot, Binding Shot, and Rapid Fire, following by Snipe and Tight Bindings. You can mix this around a little bit, but I would highly recommend having Death Swiftness and Rapid Shot right at the start, and also using some AoE abilities is pretty helpful as well, since it will help kill the minions. Now let's look at some of the mechanics from the Kree'arra fight. So first off, Kree'arra will attack in ranged if you are attacking it, and its range attack is a bit unique. So every time it will hit you with a ranged attack, it will actually move your player one space. So because of this, I recommend standing in one of the corners of the room. I found that the corner closest to the door actually works the best, because sometimes he can sort of go to the side of you and still move you a little bit, which is a bit annoying, so you might need to correct that. But you do just want to make sure that you are in one of these corners. This is really helpful because also it won't cancel any of your abilities like your Rapid Fire or your Snapshot if you don't have the Nightmare Gauntlets on. So definitely make sure to try and stay in one of these corners. Also, as you can see, I am praying Soul Split as well as using Anguish just to maximize my DPS. Now also, as you can see, I am not really touching anything. I'm just allowing the fight to start up myself. So if you can see, I actually attack some of the minions first every few encounters, which does slow my kill time. So if you are looking to speed it up a little bit, you can click on Kree'arra whenever he spawns just to start attacking him first, because that is what you are going to want to do. You'll take a lot less damage this way, and of course your kill times will be the fastest. So it is a little bit more active, and it does make the method a little bit less AFK, but if you want to do that, that will speed up the kills per hour and of course make you a little bit more GP per hour. Another tip with this method, if you can see in between kills, I actually do lose adrenaline. So if you do have the Persistent Rage Relic, which you can get from Archaeology, this relic allows you to not drain any adrenaline outside of combat. This is an extremely helpful relic for any AFK boss creature, including Kree'arra. So I would highly recommend you guys use this if you do have it or if you can obtain it. Aside from that, that is basically it for this boss fight. As you can see, I am just renewing my Holy Overloads whenever those are done and picking up the drops every minute or so after every few kills. And that really is basically it. Using this method, you should be able to kill around 50 Kree'arra per hour, which will make you around 5 mil per hour. All of Kree'arra's unique drops are priced really high, anywhere from 3 up to 9.5 mil if you do get the armadyl chest plate. So you are going to be making most of your money off of these unique drops, and they are priced so high because of their invention components. The armadyl components, they're really useful for making Devoted and the Precise perk, which are really good perks to have. So for that reason, the price on all of these items are really high, and they will probably stay pretty high. But this boss is an exceptional AFK moneymaker. As I mentioned, you not only get the 5 mil GP per hour, but you'll also get some of the Marks of War as well, and you do have a chance at a boss pet. So it is a ton of fun to do, and I really hope you guys found this guide helpful. If you guys have any questions about this method, let me know in the comments down below, and I'll do my best to help you guys out. Anyway guys, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all in the next one. Peace.